Imagine this. You've had a long, stressful day. Work emails piling up, traffic was insane, your boss was breathing down your neck, and your brain feels like mashed potatoes. Then someone hands you a cookie, just one bite, and suddenly life doesn't feel so bad. You smile. You even laugh. For a brief moment, the world feels sweeter. Literally. But why? What is it about sugar that flips our mood like a light switch? This is the mystery of sugar, the sweet little chemical trickster that hijacks our brain and makes us feel good. Let's dive into the funny yet surprisingly scientific world of sugar and happiness. First things first, sugar is energy. When you eat sweets, your body quickly breaks down the sugar into glucose, which fuels your cells. Think of glucose like gasoline for your brain. And your brain is a gas guzzler. It uses about 20% of your daily energy, even though it's only 2% of your body weight. No wonder it loves sugar. The moment glucose hits, your brain perks up like a phone that just got plugged into a fast charger. But it's not just energy, it's chemistry. Eating sugar triggers a release of dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter. Dopamine is the same brain chemical that lights up when you win a game, hear your favorite song, or get a like on social media. In other words, sugar hacks your reward system. That's why a single piece of chocolate can feel like a tiny party in your brain. And it's not just dopamine. Sugar also influences serotonin, another brain chemical that stabilizes mood. Serotonin is like the chill friend who keeps everything balanced. When sugar levels rise, serotonin production often increases, giving you a sense of calm happiness. It's like your brain takes a deep breath and says, everything's fine now. Of course, this all sounds amazing, like sugar is the ultimate life hack. But hold on, here comes the twist. The sugar rush doesn't last forever. After your blood sugar spikes, it eventually crashes. And when it crashes, so does your mood. This is why you might feel irritable, tired, or even more stressed an hour after eating that donut. It's like sugar plays a prank on you. Here is happiness. Just kidding. Now you're cranky again. Scientists call this the sugar crash, and it's one of the reasons eating too much sugar can backfire. Your brain gets used to the quick dopamine hit and starts craving more. Before you know it, you're in a cycle. Eat sugar, feel good, crash, crave more sugar. Sound familiar? Congratulations, you've just met the sugar roller coaster. But sugar isn't evil. In small doses, it really can lift your mood. For example, endurance athletes sometimes rely on sugary gels or drinks to boost energy and motivation mid-race. Kids, meanwhile, act like they've discovered rocket fuel at birthday parties. And let's be honest, adults are no different. Coffee with sugar, ice cream after a breakup, cake at an office party. These little rituals are part of how we cope with life. It's also a psychological factor. Sweetness is often linked with comfort and reward. Remember being a kid and getting candy when you behaved well, or celebrating birthdays with cake. Sugar gets tied to positive experiences, so eating sweets as an adult often brings back those cozy, happy memories. It's not just chemistry, it's nostalgia sprinkled with frosting. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Not all sugars are created equal. Natural sugars in fruits come packaged with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, so they release more slowly and keep your mood stable. But processed sugars in sodas, candy, and pastries hit your bloodstream like a sugar tsunami. Quick high, quick crash. That's why an apple feels satisfying, while a soda feels like fireworks followed by regret. And yet, people keep reaching for that soda. Why? Because our brains are wired to love sweet things. Back in prehistoric times, sweetness meant safe food with lots of calories. Bitter foods often signaled poison. So humans evolved to crave sugar like treasure. Fast forward thousands of years, and now we're drowning in candy aisles at the supermarket. Our Stone Age brains just can't resist. There's also the social side of sugar. Sharing dessert, baking cookies with family, grabbing bubble tea with friends, sweets are part of bonding. They turn into little moments of joy we share with others. And sometimes it's not the sugar that makes us happy, it's the company. Of course, moderation is key. Too much sugar can lead to health problems, obesity, diabetes, and even mood swings that make you snap at people for no reason. You don't want to become the person who's sweet only when there's a cupcake in sight. So, what's the takeaway? Sugar makes us feel good because it's a perfect storm of biology, psychology, and culture. It fuels our brain, triggers dopamine and serotonin, reminds us of happy memories, and brings people together. But eat too much, and you're riding the sugar roller coaster straight into Cranky Town. Now let me ask you this. Does sugar make you instantly happier, or do you feel the crash coming after? Drop your answer in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Wiseuse, because this channel is the sweet spot where knowledge meets laughter.